And we're back, everybody. I think. But, and by back I mean here at Godania, where we're doing the next summoner quest. Yay! And we're getting Tribind. Yay! I've fared you with your training, Sidirgu. For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of our mystery attacker. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit, so I perused the records of past expeditions for those who claim to have triumphed over the Lord of the Inferno. Of these victorious primal hunters, there were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. Ooh. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with but a single name, Tristan. Assuming the records are accurate, this hero was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain woefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. Wow. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. It is our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle, his reprehensible actions could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer their calling. The art itself could be outlawed, the very mention of it taboo. Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Alamigo. I ask that you pay a visit to this former soldier and learn what he knows of our callous villain. So yeah, this quest is pretty much just we're gonna learn who the guy that tried to kill us was. And so far we've learned that his name is Tristan. And that he was in the Immortal Flames. And that he was among a group of adventurers who managed to defeat Ifrit. Or Ifrit. I prefer Ifrit. Many different pronunciations exist. Well, it's only those two, actually. I'm a dirty liar. Right. This way. So why here? There he is. Former Immortal Flame. Well, it seems like Tristan wasn't telling all tales after all. He said I could expect some primal adult sod to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I have a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. Ladies? Oh. Oh, they're a bunch of women. Okay. What? I barely did anything. Oh, but then again, I am still dealing damage to them. And that's the power of Fester. Hold up. That was it? That was all I had to do? Well, alright then. Guess this is a short video then. Wow. Huh. Well, I suppose I could do Scholar 2 right now. I guess. Hmm. That was... Oh, okay. Only took like 5 minutes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That was that okay. Yeah, no, I'll do Scholar too, just to like make this video a little longer so it doesn't feel like a total waste of time. Man, this is that's just a little awkward. Oops. All right. I thought there was going to be more to this. I didn't realize that we were finished already. Unless there's another level 40 quest here, but I doubt that. Highly. Ugh. Well, okay, so that's the level 40 summoner quest. Awkward. You were set upon? The fiend is one step ahead of us. I'd wager 10 years of dig site findings that Tristan warned his old allies long before you set foot in that settlement. They thought you one of the tempered, a mortal in thrall to a primal's will. In addition to being ruthless, it appears that our opponent is highly intelligent, and not quite as deranged as I first assumed. Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme, but that is still all we know. For the moment, we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap into which I blithely sent you. I must apologize for my carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the elegant text proceed apace. Here, you must read this. With your skills already tried and tested against the edgy, you should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on the wonders that lie ahead. And we get Tri-Bind. It was originally called Tri-Disaster, but the effects of the ability weren't all that Tri-Disaster-like, so they decided to just change it to Tri-Bind. They could have just changed it to Bind, I guess. Right? Because all it does is... No, it does damage to target and nearby enemies, so... And it binds. But it doesn't do a lot. In terms of potency, it's only like 30. Oh, and this is the one that gives us the first pieces of artifact armor. That's not good. Anyway. So, can we just... Yeah, I don't want this to be a short video, so let's go to Limsa. Honestly, this is just... Huh. Oh, and I need to switch to Scholar, too. So yeah, that was very, very short. But well, anyway, at 45 I'm going to be doing just the 2 quests for Summoner, since it's 1 quest for the first few pieces of artifact armor, and then a second quest that'll give us a new ability and summon, since it's Summoner. That's... That's... It's not weird, it's interesting, because a lot of the job quests aren't that short. At least I don't think. I mean, initially unlocking them, maybe? But other than that, not really. So... okay. Oh, wow. Hmm. The lag is real tonight. Well, I guess I can still do Scholar on here since I've technically been using it in Trials and Dungeons. So, I mean, I would need to use it. Oh, and this is one where I get leeches, finally. Ugh. Leeches removes, status ailments and stuff like that. It's the same as Esuna. Or Isuna. No, I think it's Esuna, right? I don't know. So there's Alka Zulka. The consequences of anger, and he looks pleased to see me. I'm curious that you always come at the most opportune time, said Ergu. It is divine providence, almost. Doubly so, since we have both been blessed with a chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I've been studying a section of the Nemean treatise? Detailing marauder fighting techniques. Fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges. And the attacks best employed when... forgive me, I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tonberry has been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Tonberries dwell in the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple recently discovered in the wake of the Calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Sidiru? These malevolent creatures may have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have posed a major threat to the ancient people, even. If so, then surely facing one in battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I am mistaken, the Tonberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So we will rendezvous outside the Wanderer's Palace, yes? Alright. Camp Bronze Lake. I also updated my armor set for stuff that's like as close to level 40 as possible. Since, you know, they can't just give us a new set every 5 levels. They have to like stagger it. Doesn't make sense since you level up so fast in the early levels. Man. I mean, it would be easier if you just did like level 5 and it like intervals of 5, but then there's stuff in Heavensward where it's like so hard to grind to the next level. So hard. Oh, and I still have some side quests here that I haven't done yet. Oh, wait, is this gonna be a difficult one? Iroha, I don't care. I have a thing to do. I have a thing! Let me do the thing! I'm going to do the thing. Jeez. I thought I was gonna get sucked into that battle. That wouldn't have been good. Well met, Sudoku. I had only just arrived myself. It was in the vicinity that the Tomberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone farther. Have gone far. Well, here's the ferry. And there's the Tomberry with a little scholar hat. It's adorable. Look, atop the stairs. And he's got a knife. Oh. My son, my dear son, at long last I... Oh. The rancor. It rises. It rises. It comes. Huh? Where'd my fairy go? She went poof. That's not good. Oh, hey, whoa. Let's make him... Oh, I can't put on Crud. So I gotta make sure Alkazalka doesn't die. So I'm just gonna stand here and let him attack a Tomberry. I think not. And I don't have my asthma too. Whoa! Could I just like... I don't know. Yeah. I'm not getting enough cures out. Ah, he's dead. He is dead. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh man. That. Oh man, that made me nervous. Oh. Huh? What are you doing? Move, damn you! My. Eh? And he's running off. Confound it all. Really? Oh, man. The encounter with the Tomberry has rekindled the fairy's memories. Where's Alka? No, there he is. He's upset. Ah, what happened, Sudergu? I thought you could control her. Ah, I apologize. I know you have only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Ex-Master Warnzone will be disappointed, but there's naught we can do. Tomberry is long gone. Let us return to Limsa Lominsa. Let us return indeed. Man. That fairy, though. She... kinda... It felt like the Tomberry knew her. Like they have some kind of history there, don't they? And then there was something about the Rancor, however you pronounce that. So, yeah, that happened. Hmm. Oh. Ethernet Marauders Guild. So yeah, that's a decent length for this video, I guess. But why is it called The Consequences of Anger? Nobody knows. Well, that's not true, I know. And... yeah, by the way, Warnzone is that guy. He's the one who gives you all the Marauder quests. So, yeah. Ah, so there you go. Permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was flustered and not myself. In the aftermath of Tomberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of Nemean tactics and proved that a scholar and marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with. Would you not say? And correct me if I am mistaken, but your fairy has regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this was a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater mastery over your minion, Sudergu. I would hate for a repeat of that incident. And we get leeches, which would have been helpful in that last battle. Like, he was getting stuff put on him from every direction. That wasn't fun. And the next quest will be In the Image of the Ancients, which will give us the Or you? That can't be right. What? This is the level 90 stuff. When did that happen? They must have just changed that. Because I had no idea. This is actually not the original quest rewards. So, how do we get them? Or is this just an error? To clarify, the item level 90 job stuff is only for... was originally only given out for with Algin Tomestones of Mythology, but then those were cycled out. So you actually had to run through you had to run through dungeons from patch 2.4 to get items to trade in for them now. But apparently they changed them so you can get these from the actual quests. That's interesting, because originally it was the artifact armor, which was named after the set of the same name from Final Fantasy XI, and these are named after the relic armor from that game. So this is interesting. This is really interesting. I mean, and now it's And obviously they're only level 50. They're only for level 50, but they're being given from the level 45 quest. So we don't have any possible use for them. Unless that really is an error, which I doubt, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, man. I'm a little confused, to be honest. But don't mind me. Just make sure you hit like and subscribe and leave some comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Later.